it's just a video. If this helps you, all well and good. I make my videos for me, but in the UK, it's January 2022. They reckon that energy bills are soaring. Energy bills aren't soaring. It's just that energy companies are going bust. There's a reason why energy companies are going bust. It's quite simple. You only got to look at van life. Van life. Look at the size of a van and compare it to the size of a house. Some people live in a small transit connect, right? Yeah, which only needs a small amount of heat, energy. And when they're on the way to the shops or on the way to work, they get heat anyway because they can put the heater on. And they're using diesel to get to work anyway or get to the shops or what have you. So it's dual purpose. And if you want to live in a house, you've got that much more space to heat up, haven't you? Which means you're going to pay more anyway, aren't you? But if you downsize to living in a van, you pay less. And if you live in a van, all you need is 200 watt of solar. Go on Amazon, have a look at what the prices are, 200 watt of solar. And then look at a Jackery or a Bluetti or a power bank, a Power Oak power bank, 250 watt. Depending on what your circumstances are. But yes, it's expensive. They're expensive. These power banks. If you're in a Prius, all you need is an inverter. You don't need solar panels at all. A hybrid car, because a hybrid engine works as a generator, which means you can power a microwave in a Toyota Prius. It exists. Look on videos online. Living in a Prius, cooking in a Prius. There's a video showing a person that uses a rice cooker and microwave in a Toyota Prius. There's no need to pay expensive energy prices. Just look in van life and they'll show you how to do it. And they use a couple of 200 watt of solar. Probably get that for about 200 or 300 quid. If you get the Jackery, if you buy a Jackery, which is one of the best solar power banks, you can buy the foldable collapsible solar panels, so you haven't got to put solar panels on your car roof or your van roof. You can just put them in the boot and then get them out when you want to charge your Jackery up, and then you can use your Jackery to power stuff in the car. You don't need, which is after the expense of paying for the Jackery, even if it costs you £2,000, okay, it's expensive, but you can get for about 250 quid. For the 250 watt, or you can get 2000 watt, which is more power, for about £2,000. But then again, you're not going to pay energy bills, are you? So the next month you won't have any energy bills. The month after you won't have any energy bills if you live in a van. So you get free energy. So that's even like 10 months. 10 months at 200 quid. It's about when you get a few years, and after that you get free energy forever, don't you? No energy bills. You just got to learn to live in a smaller space, like a van or a car, estate, SUV, which is what they do in the States, which is why they get solar panels and live for free energy. No rent. It's the way forward. And the money you save on rent, you can put in your back pocket, don't you? To live a better quality of life. And they're now going to build solar farms with the size of 138 football pitches. But it's defunct, it's finished before it starts, because it's based on the fact that energy companies will buy them and sell you energy that they get for free. And they're making money on energy they're getting for free. Why can't you get the energy for free yourself and not have to pay them? Easy, innit? 200 watt of solar panels on Amazon, cost you 200 or 300 quid. Or you probably get a little cheap little power bank, little solar power bank for about a couple hundred quid, about 300 quid. And 200 watt of solar, probably cost you about 600 quid, 800 quid. You probably pay about, I don't know what energy bills cost, but I bet you're probably paying about monthly, you're probably paying about 450 quid a month, don't you? 10 is 500, 600 quid. So after the first year, it almost like pay for itself, isn't it? If you can get 600 quid of your solar panels and your solar power bank and your 200 watt of solar, You've got no energy bills now, have you? If that helps you, save a few quid. I've lived in a car for nearly 2 years. I didn't use any solar at all. My heating was actually, if I went to work, the heating was on, wasn't it? On the way to work. But the engine was on anyway, wasn't it? Travelling to work. So I just put the heater on as well. If I travel to the shops, the heater's on it. So it's dual purpose. And then as I used to be an aged driver, driving a truck for all day long as well, which had a heater, I could warm myself up all day long, couldn't I? So I didn't have any energy bill apart from diesel or fuel, petrol. Just to get, I used it in the car to get to and from work. So if this helps you, I try to make these videos to help you. Hopefully I've been a bit of a pickle at the moment, generally. So this may help someone 2 or 3 years down the road. I don't know. But if my experience living in the car helps you live a better, simpler life, minimalistic life, all very good, isn't it? Yeah. I make my day trading videos for me, but if they help you, see, this is where I was when my car packed up. I was living in a car, day trading in a practice account, and whilst owning a domain name portfolio and working. The cam belt went and I couldn't afford to fix it, or run the car at the time. I've just seen a website address yesterday, which is NFT broker GTLD. Sold for about 4 grand, 3,000 quid, and I own, because it is a GTLD, yeah. But I own GTLD.broker, worth more than 4 grand. That could refinance me brilliantly, but I don't know. If you're a UK auction house, this is just waffle, yeah, it's waffle. But if you're a UK auction house, traditional auction house, and want to sell domain names, take a punt on domain names. I've got a few I want to sell. Contact me if you know me, or if you know I am. But traditional auction houses don't sell domain names. Why? I've got no idea. This is just me waffling now. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long I'll be able to make videos for, so I'm just making a few now, if they help you. I've got another one. It's day trading, so I'll probably make a separate video for that because it's specific. But if you're looking to rent rooms, if it's a new year, you're probably downsizing, you want to rent a room in a shared house, don't bother, just buy a car, buy a plot of land. Even if you've got a car on the drive now, you've got a home, just to be able to, and just, it doesn't matter if you have to pay 10, 15 grand for an acre of land or whatever it is, half an acre of land, just to put a car on it and live on it. It's your own land and you own it. Even if you've got to get a loan to get a bit of land, it's better than paying 6 grand a year rent, because after 3 years you'd have bought a bit of land, wouldn't you? Even if it's in Europe somewhere, just buy a bit of land, park a car on it, live on it. It's better than renting, I can tell you. Renting now is going downhill fast. There's no fun in renting rooms anymore. There's not. There's too many hunters, and they're all working as a pack, updating a database. You can't live in a rented room. It's all fake coughing, fake sneezing, fake grunting, fake yawns, and all that rubbish. You don't. You want that? If you live in a car, you just pull up somewhere and it's like a bit of peace and quiet. Or you pull on your own land, or if you own a garage, you can park it in the garage or whatever. Yeah. You own your own land, don't you? In a rented room, you're not, are you? In a rented room, all you're paying for is the joist that your bed sits on. That's all you're paying for. And when you realise you can put that in a Mercedes Sprinter, even if you park your van on someone's drive or a mate's drive, and pay a little bit of money, 20, 30 quid a week, whatever, I don't know. It's cheaper than paying 150 a week, isn't it?